Now to the pandemic and an avalanche of new cases in Florida. Close to 127,000 new infections recorded in the state over the weekend.
Omicron is spreading fast. Florida's positivity rate has skyrocketed since mid-December, now sitting at over 31%. Which is by far the highest surge to date. And amid those mounting numbers, hospitals are starting to see the impacts of the holiday crush.
Local 10's Alex Finney live now in Miami with the growing concerns from the front line. Alex.
And so Calvin and Eden, the numbers here are just not really sitting well with a lot of us. And of course, so many can understand why. I actually spoke with the ICU director here at Jackson Health, who told me that they are seeing about 4 to 5 times more patients this week compared to last week, really just speaking to just where we're at in terms of this pandemic. But that's not the only hospital we got an update from. South Florida hospitals are feeling the effects of the holidays when it comes to COVID.
We really just look at it as another wave, and let's address it head on and try to mitigate it as best as possible.
Broward Health System is seeing around 250 COVID positive patients. 75 to 80% are unvaccinated. Baptist Health System is currently caring for 854 COVID patients, a 380% increase from that of 2 weeks ago. Jackson Health System sitting at 514 COVID patients, with the majority unvaccinated as well. Jackson had to recently open up 2 more COVID ICU wings to keep up with the demand.
Most of those patients, like around 90%, are unvaccinated.
The rapid rise in cases has caused a huge demand for testing. At-home testing kits are being handed out in both Broward and Miami-Dade. Shortages also remain a concern in hospitals and schools. This comes as the Biden administration pushes forward with the vaccine or testing mandate for employees at large companies. Justices remain skeptical. Instead, the Supreme Court seeming more open to a mandate for healthcare workers, a field already stretched thin.
Most of our personnel are actually vaccinated, so they don't get sick from COVID, but they are out for 5-7 days. So it's more who is going to cover all these people calling sick and staying home.
So obviously, hearing all of this, it's not great. We know that the big question here, a lot of people are asking, I know I am too, when are we going to see this peak, if you will? So by the end of this month into the first week of February, that is what health experts here in South Florida are telling me. What we do know is that the next few weeks are just so unbelievably critical. For now, that's the very latest live in Miami. Alex Finney, Local 10 News.